So we're going to take a look today at Full Dark No Stars. Now, again, this is one where I haven't actually read any of these, but several of them have actually been made into movies. There's only like four short stories in here. It looks like it's 1922, which I don't know if you're familiar with, was made into a movie on Netflix, and I believe it stars Thomas Jane. And basically, it's the story, of 1922, and it's interesting because that's a different type of story than normal, because you're kind of following the antagonist, not the protagonist in that one. So it's a cool take on it. Big Driver's another one, and I believe that was made into a movie. I'm not familiar with that one. Like I said, I haven't read it, and I don't think I've seen that movie, but I'm on the lookout for it. Fair Extension, I'm not familiar with, and then A Good Marriage. Now, A Good Marriage, I have heard of, and I know that is a movie. And the interesting thing is, it's kind of based on a true story. And basically, the premise is what do you do if you find out your spouse is basically a serial killer? And really, it's kind of King had apparently read an article about the BTK killer and his daughter, who after he was caught, came out and she's like, I had no idea. I mean, he was my dad, and he didn't seem out of place, and you don't know people is basically the whole premise of it. And I think that's kind of a very cool take on it. So I have not actually seen the movie on it, but I am keeping an eye out for it. But let's take a look at what we got. We've got the original hardcover Full Dark No Stars. Kind of a cool picture there. And it's got a cool picture of King on the back. And then we also have the paperback, slightly bigger than the regular edition paperback, but there you go with that cover. Same picture on the back. So yeah, that's Full Dark No Stars. Don't really have a whole lot of versions of that, unfortunately, but I am keeping my eyes out for those movies if they do come available and I can find them. I'll get them added in and I'll give you an update. So any questions or comments, leave them below. Hope everyone's staying safe and keep reading.